Hey, it's Ty. So I totally invaded Timbaland's hotel room this afternoon, which worked out nicely because the game is on, and everybody knows I'm a Packer fan, but also I grew up with Brett Favre as my hero. So Tim and I have been watching this game. It's tied up 21 all right now. Oh, you can't turn because you know that then we have to pay for the video footage or something? Okay. NFL, we're not paying you any copyrights. So Tim's going to do, I'm sure, a lot from Shock Value too.
It's really just it's both at both shock values, but it's more like the awareness, bringing awareness who people don't have shock value to, and bring the awareness of what I do. You know, because it's so close and it's up and personal, so it's like in your face.
Yeah.
So meaning that people love my beats, so I'm gonna be making beats on stage the whole nine, like it was my mini studio.
Well, I got to see you last time I saw you was when you were out with Justin on the Sexy or Future Sex Love Sounds tour.
Yeah, it's gonna be different from that. This one is more. It's personal, so it's like I got all some of my studio gear, so it's like I can do it. It's different from Justin. It was already kind of like some parts was there, some parts wasn't. This one is like, boom.
Everything's there.
Yeah, it's like.
So do you do like when you're out there, are you doing like original stuff, and then every once in a while do you get something?
It's original stuff, and then sometimes like once I get something that I really like, I keep it for the whole show.
That's what I was gonna ask. Do you ever find a beat where you're just on stage and then you're like, oh, I gotta take this.
I keep it for the whole show. So like a couple of them I kept for the whole show.
Okay.
And it's really just making people, you know, who doesn't have Shock Value Volume 2, you know, you'll be like, oh, I gotta go get it, you know, blah, blah, blah. I perform a lot of songs from that and some from one. And then, you know, I just really give them the essence of Timbaland and what Timbaland is about. I kind of give them just all about me and what I do and how I do it. You know?
What do you like better? Do you like, because I feel like some artists sometimes they pick favorites on CDs wise. Are you a big fan of Shock Value, which I think a lot of people are? You had so many hits off that. Or do you feel like you sort of learned something, you tweaked it, and you got it even better when you did Shock Value 2? Or you feel like it's two different things?
I feel like they both, I mean, there's no such, I think for me Shock Value to me is like a compilation of Now, Volume 1, Volume 2, how they do the Now compilation.
It's that era. It's right there.
It's the same thing, how they do the Now compilation,
yeah.
Where, let's see, how can I put it? Hits, they're not hits, but they soon to become hits. The people can make them hits. So what I'm giving you is a hit artist with a brand new song.
Yeah.
That's produced by me, your favorite producer, your favorite artist. So that's what I'm bringing to the table.
You pick the artists you work with, or do they come to you?
I pick them, people that I think that I like. I hear on certain sounds, or I say, hey, I hear. Man, Justin will sound good on this.
Nelly
Justin
Furtado.
or this person or that person.
Yeah.
I said, why don't we do this one together? Why don't we do that one? And he's like, no, I like that beat. Let's go just do this one. You know, stuff like that.
How does that work? I don't know. I guess I don't know this stuff. So you go into the studio. You're the producer.
Yeah.
Does he come up with the lyrics? Do you come up with?
Like Justin, a lot of time, I might come up with, you know, how about some of the lyrics. Most of the time, I kind of leave that to him and let him do this thing. But most of the time, I do the beat. He'll come up with the whole concept of the song, or we'll both come up with the concept of the song. But most of the time, he already kind of figured what it is. I mean, he don't write nothing down, so he just kind of do it off the top of his head.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I hope this doesn't come across the wrong way, but it's funny to me because I think you have pretty strongly, and not in an ass-kissy way, you get credit. You're one of the best producers out there, and it's funny that we're just hanging out in your hotel room. Like, you're just a dude. We're watching, hopefully, the Vikings beat the Saints.
Yeah.
When do you get inspired? Do you just pop into your head, or do you sit down and it's like doing a math problem almost for you? You go, okay, here's what I'm targeting for an emotion. This is what I feel. Or does it just pop? You're watching the game and you go, oh, I got a beat, and you got to jump up and do something.
It can pop in. It can happen just like that.
Yeah.
Or it can happen just like in so many ways. I could be going to sleep. It can happen that way.
I'm just not talented enough to even know how it would kind of happen in my
It
head.
can just be looking out the window. There's a lot of little things that can happen. There's so many things.
So you're sitting here, you're thinking of Brett Favre. He was a champion. He just got hurt. You know, he's 40 years old. He's gunning. He's going for that Super Bowl ring. You go, this is the beat for that.
Something like that. And I see, like, if somebody like the underdog team struggling or something like that, and I just see where, you know, where they're coming from, and I just do what I got to do.
It's like that old school Rocky thing. Like that beat probably popped into somebody's head that way. That's very cool, man. And then I had a question actually from Ian's uncle. He's a big fan of 99 Problems. Is that what it was?
No, it's
Dust.
touch your shoulder. Yeah.
Okay,
Dirt
brush
your shoulder. Yeah.
Okay, dirt on the shoulders. He was wondering if you had other beats that you had picked out for that song, and what happened to those alternative beats.
His
Coming
actual
for Jay-Z?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
He said, "Is there some sort of beat library of Timbaland beats that nobody ever hears except for these artists that are just kind of locked away in some
You haven't
vault
used
somewhere?"
them yet.
I don't know. You know, it's a lot of times my engineer put a lot of stuff away that he might be recording, and I don't know he recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
But once you're done with it, you're done with that. You're going.
Yeah, I mean, I just
real
move
main
on, but then
goal.
he might say, man, you let's go over this, just pull this drive out. I'm like, what's on that drive? Then he might have 1,000 stuff on that drive. I'm like, when you record that? And he said, I had the Pro Tools running, blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
Dude, it's not
man.
till you disappear and live on an island, everybody's going to pull those things out. They're going to be like, yeah, we still got these Timbaland beats. 15 CDs later, new Tupac.
It could be like that,
That would be
because it's a lot of them. It's a lot of stuff that I'll be like, I don't like it, but they might say, man, you crazy. I'm recording anyway.
Nice.
Because I don't want him, because he don't like it today, he'll like it tomorrow.
Right.
Because I'm like that, but because I don't like it today, I can come back tomorrow and say, man, remember that beat that was doing yesterday?
Right.
Pull that up. And it's like, I thought you ain't like it. Then I'd be like, all right, let me hear it. Let me at least hear it, because I could like it. I could love it.
Bring more to it.
Yeah, that's how it usually works.
Once the game comes back on, I'm going to let him focus on the game before the show. But, oh, I lied, damn it. And then the game came back on. Real quick, dude. Okay, so you're working with JoJo. I haven't heard from JoJo in a minute, because I think she got mad at the industry, and she wanted to do it her way. And she
did.
That's what I don't know if this is true, but I got the impression that she wasn't happy with what they were telling her to do, kind of like Kelly Clarkson. You hear all those stories about her.
Yeah.
And she kind of was waiting until she had the opportunity to do it her way. What made you work with her? Was that her coming to you, or you going to her?
I supposed to be trying to like put her on half on my label, MMG, and we was gonna work together. And that's what happened. I had this song, and I actually already had the songs, one of my favorite songs. Anyway, I did. I was gonna put Carrie up there, but Carrie wasn't available. So and I looked at her and I was like, JoJo,
Let's try this.
I got this song. Fits you perfect. And then she heard it, she loved it.
Yeah, no, it did fit
And we
perfectly
did it.
too.
Yeah.
Second track on the album, even, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let you watch the game.